AITA for calling out my alcoholic father in front of the whole family? I, 18F, have been dealing with my father's alcoholism for years. It's caused me a lot of pain and trauma. My dad gets drunk every day and gives my mom a hard time. I can't help but feel angry about the life my mom is living because of my dad. He doesn't have a steady job, and the little amount he does earn is wasted on alcohol. Mom is always paying for everything. She works day and night to earn as much as she can to provide for me and my brother, all because my dad is too lazy to look for a steady job with an average income. It has gotten so bad that this situation is now up in everyone's business. My aunt once took me out to lunch just to talk to me about this situation. She told me how she feels extremely helpless for my mom. We talked for over 2 hours, and I had to stop myself from breaking down in front of her. Everyone in my family is aware of this situation, but they always tiptoe around the issue to avoid confrontation. I think none of them really care enough to try to salvage the situation. I myself have tried talking to my dad, cried in front of him to stop drinking and get a proper job to help mom out. I tried to make him understand that he has a wife and 2 kids whose lives he's actively ruining with his lifestyle. But my pleas always fall on deaf ears. I genuinely think I might slip into depression due to the financial stress and my dad's existence. I can't even imagine what my mom might be going through. Recently, on a Sunday, we were all eating lunch and watching a show that we all like on the TV. The only people in the room were me, my brother, my parents, and my grandmother. My father barged in, took the remote from me, and put on something he liked and started watching. I told him that we were watching that show and that he can watch his in 10 minutes as ours was nearing its end. He started arguing and slurring his words as he was drunk, and that was it. I don't know why, but I lost my shit. I put my food aside and started shouting at him. It felt like a dam had burst. I told him how he failed as a father and a husband. I told him that he's ruining my life and how I wished I had a better father. I started to cry while screaming at him. I screamed at him for a good 15 minutes. I wanted my words to hurt. Everyone in the room was silent. My mom was crying, but to my surprise, my dad was still watching the show. When I was done shouting, he simply told me to move aside so that he can peacefully watch his show. After the painful realization that he didn't care about his family, we simply left the room to go eat somewhere else. This happened 5 days ago, and my dad has just gone silent. I don't know why I was hoping for him to come around and apologize. Since then, my grandmother has not been talking to me, and she gives me dirty looks when we're in the same room. I can't help but think, was I the asshole for calling him out in front of his mom, or was it justified given the circumstances?